Hey, brothers and sisters, thanks for joining. I found this story in the New York Post today, and it kind of tickled my fancy. Words Democrats should avoid to stop sounding like enforcers of wokeness, according to center left think tank. Yes, I'm fully on board with this. The left in recent years has been trying to change the language. To me, when I hear any of these woke words or any of this new speak, I just think I'm being lectured. They're using words I don't generally use or like to use. Let's see what this is all about. August 22nd by Victor Nava. A center left think tank on Friday released a list of 45 words and phrases that Democrats should cut from their vocabulary to stop sounding like enforcers of wokeness. Third Way, the group behind what's being called the Blue Blacklist, sorted the all too familiar lexicon of the far left into several categories, including therapy speak, organizer jargon, and explaining away crime. In a memo aimed at helping Democrats communicate in authentic ways that welcome rather than drive voters away. Yeah, when I hear these far left buzzwords, it immediately turns me off of the conversation. Privilege, othering, triggering, safe space, and body shaming are among the words Third Way lumped into the therapy speak bucket. Yeah, anybody who uses those words in general, I know they're a lunatic. as soon as the words come out of their mouth. The memo notes that such language conveys, I'm more empathetic than you, and you are callous to hurting other feelings. Yeah, basically, people using those words are better than people that don't use those words. That is what you are projecting. And I know you actually do feel it, which is fair enough. You can feel like you're better than other people, but other people don't like it when you're basically telling them you're better than them. The seminar room language according category lists terms that express I'm smarter and more concerned about important issues than you. Yep. These are all scolding words and phrases anytime people are using them. The category includes phrases often deployed by squad reps AOC and Ilhan Omar, such as subverting norms and systems of oppression. Normal people don't talk that way. Organizer jargon, which conveys the talker is beholden to groups, not individuals, includes phrases such as the unhoused. Yeah, don't say unhoused, say homeless. Food insecurity. No, say the hungry. Housing insecurity. Again, people that are homeless. And a person who immigrated. No, don't call them a person who immigrated. Call them most of the time illegal aliens. Let's call them what they are. Who talks like that? Oh yeah, here are the best ones. Birthing person, inseminated person, pregnant people. Chest feeding and patriarchy should also be shunned to avoid confusing or shaming people who would otherwise be allies, the think tank urged. Yeah, those words are complete nonsense. Yeah, you're definitely a lunatic if you're using these words. I know it. Democrats are also warned that terms like justice involved. No, justice involved, you're a criminal or an offender. And involuntary confinement. No, you're in prison. Make it seem as if a criminal is a victim and the victim is an afterthought. Yeah. A lot of this stuff comes straight out of the faculty lounge at universities. I mean, no one talks about the Overton window at a football game. I don't even know what the Overton window is. I'm not allowed in the faculty lounge. Third Way co-founder Matt Bennett said in an interview with CNN, does anyone in your family around the table use words like this? Do you hear this when you talk to people that you went to high school with or folks you talk to in the grocery store? No. You only hear this when you're talking to academics or pseudo-intellectuals who want to prove how smart they are and prove they're smarter than everybody else. People just don't talk this way, he argued. And when Democrats do, they're putting a barrier between themselves and voters in ways that are deeply alienating and really off-putting. And we thought it was time for somebody to tell them that. Now, I hope they listen. I don't think they are. They do seem to be dialing up the liberal rhetoric, and Newsom, it looks like he's trying to out Trump. Yeah, his crew of social media guys are now like writing tweets like in Trump style, But you can't. There's no way you can beat the troll in chief. It's silly to get down in the mud with Trump and then also say that you're holding the high ground. You can't have it both ways, guys. White House Secretary Abigail Jackson was among several on social media who mocked the list and Democrats. Lol. So should they just not talk at all? Because this is pretty much their entire vocabulary, Jackson quipped. Yeah. Federal Communications Commission Chairman Brendan Carr joked, this triggering microaggression will only further subvert norms. Yeah, that's right. My advice, Carr continued, hold the space, dialogue more, don't participate in this system of oppression. Stop calling them language police, Stanford University professor Keith Humphreys said in a sardonic defense of Third Way. They're people who police language. Yeah. So the whole thing's crazy. I fully concur. When you use this liberal newspeak, it's right out of George Orwell's playbook, and you just sound like you're scolding normal people, and you sound like you're a pseudo intellectual who is telling other people how dumb they are. That's what you sound like. So again, as soon as I hear those words, I know you're a lunatic. And then I don't really want to continue engaging with you because there's really no point. Anyways, that's what I thought. I thought this was a humorous one. Let me know what you think in the comments. Is this going on in the UK too? Are the enforcers of wokeness using all of these strange words in the UK and changing the language, or is this just an American thing? So give me a like and a subscribe if you did. If you don't watch me or tell me what I got wrong. Thanks. Bye.